Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the T&C Sports Podcast. Today, we're here for the 21st episode, and we got the co-host back. Reintroduce yourself.
Hey everybody, I'm Faya Troy.
Hey, man, glad to have you back. And as you could tell, we also got another return guest.
It's BAP.
Yes, sir. Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Glad to have you back. BAP's always got some good takes. And he's a Pittsburgh fan, so he's a little frustrated about, the awards, which we'll get to later. But before we get into it, I want to recap the records from our final predictions since these two are in it. I just want to say thank you for y'all's money. I really appreciate it. Fi had already paid me before we started, and I'm awaiting that 30 from you, BAP, and that 30 from Davin. So appreciate it. I ended up going 147, 75, and 1. And I was 5-8 in the playoffs, so I was really struggling. Davin finished second. He was 136, 86, and 1. And he was 13-0 in the playoffs, so that's kind of crazy in itself. BAP finished 134, 88, and 1, and he was 8-5 in the playoffs. And then Fayed was 134, 88, and 1 as well, so they tied for last. Fayed was 4-9 in the playoffs, though. Me and Fayed kind of struggled in that category. Speaking of the playoffs, let's get into the Super Bowl. It was a shit show from the get-go. Tom Brady got his 7th ring. Mahomes was running like a little kid, running for his life. He had nowhere to go. BAP, I just want to hear your thoughts from first to finish. How do you think that game went?
It was a big defensive game for the Bucs. They took over. And honestly, I've never seen Mahomes get contained like that ever. And ever from watching him play. I've never seen it.
Yeah, and I told BAP this. That was the first time since 2016 that he's lost a game by more than one score. And that was when he played at Texas Tech. That's just ridiculous. Fayed, what would you think about the game?
Dude, I'm gonna agree with Batman. It was an all defense game. I mean, the Bucs defense doubled everybody, but I mean, the main part was Mahomes was getting open, and he was throwing the ball, but the receivers couldn't catch. I mean,
Kelsey dropped a big one.
Yeah, the main thing on offense, Kelsey dropped one. Darrell Williams dropped one in the end zone, dead hit his helmet, man. And the Bucs defense stepped up on Sunday.
Yeah. Tyreek also dropped one in the first quarter. But Mahomes, his line, that might have been the worst offensive line play I've ever seen, as well as, the Bucs have a good D-line. And they had a Super Bowl record, 29 pressures on Mahomes. And I remember there's 3 plays in a row in the fourth quarter. Mahomes just was running around for 10 seconds and just threw an absolute dot, which ended up being incomplete because the Bucs defense was just going crazy. And I was watching some mic'd up from the Super Bowl, and literally all the Bucs wide receivers were talking about how crazy Mahomes was because he was getting pressured every play, and he would still try make something out of it, even though they drop it or it wouldn't result in a touchdown. I thought that was really interesting. And
I think both of their starting tackles were out that game.
Right. Eric Fisher was out, and I'm not sure who else, but
I think both.
Obviously, it showed. Jason Pierre-Paul is a monster. He's 8-0 in the playoffs. I saw that. He's crazy. He was on the Giants, and then now the Bucs, and they swept through 4 games.
Damn, 8-0.
Yeah, and I saw this stat, and I thought it was crazy. Mahomes ran for almost 500 yards just trying to run away from the Bucs defense, and I just thought that was ridiculous.
He only had 1 positive run or 2 positive runs.
I know, but I'm just saying, in the backfield, he was scrambling all over the place, and no quarterback's going to be able to do that. No quarterback can succeed under that pressure. But other than that, I mean, do you think Brady deserved the Super Bowl MVP?
I think it could have been given to Fournette, honestly. Just the way they were pounding the ball with him. I think he was a huge piece of the game. But honestly, it's Tom Brady. It's his 7th Super Bowl. No interceptions. Threw, 2-3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. 1 maybe, 2 to Gronk. You got to give it to Brady. So,
do you think Tom Brady deserved it, bro?
No. This is going to be a little surprise. I think the Super Bowl MVP should have been Shaq Barrett. Because if it wasn't for Shaq Barrett, you don't know what Mahomes could have done. Or even could have thrown a monster deep ball to Tyreek Hill and McCole Hardman. I mean, he had 2 sacks. He had 6'5" pressures. I mean,
Nah,
but
I gotta
start
check. He was definitely eating.
Yeah. I would say give it to Devin White, honestly, or somebody on defense.
Facts, yeah.
Because that defense did something that no NFL team has done up to this point. Nobody stopped Mahomes. I mean, yeah, Brady played good. He threw for like 200 yards and 3 tutties. But I mean, we've seen Brady do that. We've never seen a defense literally stop this Chiefs offense in the 2-3 years that they've been running the NFL. So I think somebody on the defense deserved it, but I'm not mad Brady won it. He definitely, was one of the top people for it. He played very well. No turnovers.
Yeah, I don't know. Gronk had 67 yards, 2 TDs. He could have.
Gronk, yeah. I was happy to see Gronk get some tuds.
Antoine Winfield.
He had a pick, yeah. AB, I was super happy for AB to get that touchdown. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, it was a tough one too.
How'd you feel seeing Le'Veon and AB in the Super Bowl, man?
Oh, I didn't see Le'Veon at all, but
Yeah, I don't think he played, but like he was there.
I was watching NFL Network actually this morning, and one of the analysts, they're like, they picked up Le'Veon Bell off for like 15 million, something like that. Didn't even use him all season. Like Super Bowl, didn't use him at all.
Hey, they definitely needed to start the run game because
they
were getting claimed. Yeah. Anything else you want to say on the Super Bowl that surprised you or you thought was interesting? No?
Nah.
All right, let's get into the next topic. The Eagles don't feel like they've gotten a fair offer for Carson Wentz. The Eagles want a Matthew Stafford-esque trade as like 2 first-round picks, a third-rounder, which many people think the Rams overpaid for that. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But I personally think that Wentz is nowhere near worth 2 first-round picks. I mean, yes, in 2017, MVP numbers, he got hurt.
I think he's worth 1 first-round pick.
I agree. I think 1. But they're like they want too much. And now that teams know that like if he's not starting, he wants out, that's just going to make his value go down. And teams like the Bears, I saw that the Bears were getting uninterested because the Eagles are, taking so long to decide. The Bears are getting impatient. Fayed, what do you think Wentz is worth, and what team do you think he should end up at?
I think he's worth a bag of bagels. He's dog meat, but I mean, man, he should go to the doggone Canada Football League, bro. Because dude, there are so many good quarterbacks, man. That dude might as well go to the freaking. He might as well go to like back up in freaking Houston or like Jacksonville. I don't care, but this dude is just straight garbage. I mean, I'm not even gonna say he like. I can't even believe Doug Peterson's dumb self said, "Oh, this dude's worth 2 first-rounders." Yeah. Give me 2 bags of bagels for this man and send him off to the Canada Football League. Have himself.
Send his ass back to North Dakota State and
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let me Trey Lance better than Yo and him, man.
Wentz is not that bad, bro.
To be fair, his O-line was doggy, but like
he never had Jason Peters. Like Jason Kelsey is all he had.
Yeah, I remember Peters was hurt. He's been hurt the past couple of years. But I mean, honestly, I think they're gonna stick with Hurts. I know what's it called? Peterson wanted Hurts, but he was fired, so I'm not sure what they're gonna do.
Honestly, I'd rather have Wentz than Haskins. So. Hey,
trade Haskins for old Wentz, man. That's basically a bag of shit for a bag of bagels, as Fayed said. So.
I'm dead.
Hey, so I don't know. Hey, y'all should trade for like Sam Darnold or something though.
Nah.
You don't like Sam?
Nah. I think.
What do you think Pittsburgh should do at quarterback?
I want Justin Herbert, but he's already gonna get a long term.
You're not getting Herbert, bro. If what's a realistic option you'd want to see Pittsburgh do?
I mean, honestly, because Big Ben said he's playing another year, I'd rather just get somebody out the draft. Honestly.
Learn behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. What pick do y'all have?
Coach the next year. Get a QB at the draft. Have Haskins and Rudolph and hopefully good QB.
What pick do y'all have this year?
We have a good pick, like the 22nd or some shit.
Oh, yeah, we got 19.
I
I don't
mean,
know. What's up, Fad?
Bat, bro.
Supposed to get Najee Harris actually.
Dude, I think you should, bro. I think you should get Mac Jones, bro,
Mac Jones.
from Alabama, bro. I think you should, bro. Like in my
He
opinion,
is
bro,
a
I think you guys should trade that 20-something pick for like a 27th pick and like a first pick in the second round, because you can go back to back and get a quarterback and a good running back and have a solid team next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's underrated. Alabama, the quarterback, Mac Jones. He's good. I wouldn't be mad if Washington picked him up, but hopefully, I think if a quarterback will fall to 19, I think we'll take it. But if not, I'm pretty sure we're gonna take a wide receiver. So we'll see. And I just want to say this. This just came out. Orlando Brown wants out of Baltimore so he could play left tackle somewhere else. So that's pretty big. He's one of their best offensive linemen. So we'll see where he goes.
Pittsburgh will take him.
Yeah, because Baltimore had him playing right tackle, and he's normally a left tackle, so he wants out so he could play his normal position.
They have a good right tackle. I forgot his name.
Yeah, so that's interesting. We'll, if we learn anything else, we'll say it, but that's just coming out. I saw the alert on my phone.
Okay.
All right, let's go on to the NFL Honors Awards. I know BAP is itching to get to this, but most of them were pretty clean, honestly. There was two that are somewhat debatable. I'm going to go through the list, and then we'll talk about those two. MVP, Rodgers, no debate. Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry, not really a debate. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young, shout out, no debate. Comeback Player of the Year, no debate. I don't even got to say his name, Alex Smith. Man of the Year was Russ.
It could have been Big Ben, though. Let me stop you there. So any other year, if Alex Smith didn't have the type of injury he had, the whole same day as Theismann, this and that, Big Ben would have won the award, because Tommy, the elbow surgery, man, and he came back and had a fantastic year. But the way Alex Smith came back, that's just a whole nother level. So
I'd agree. Any other year, 100%. But there's you have to.
Yeah,
you have to. A lot of people want to change the name of the award to the Alex Smith Award too. So that just kind of tells you. And then the two that were debatable. I'm gonna start with Offensive Rookie of the Year, and then we'll get to yours. Was Justin Herbert was the winner, but a lot of people thought Jefferson should have won. What do you guys personally think? I'm gonna start with you, Bap. Who do you think deserved it?
Just because he's a quarterback and he's leading his team, don't make him most of the plays. Like he's getting all the touchdowns, all the yards. Like he was the best QB, better than Burrow. Did better than Burrow. So honestly, you can't get better than that. Justin Jefferson had a great year, but not good enough. I don't think good enough.
Fide, what do you think?
I think the Offensive Rookie of the Year should have been that doctor that injured Tyrod Taylor. That's what we should have been. Because, bro, dang well, bro, if that doctor wouldn't have messed up, Justin Jefferson would have won. But to answer your question, it should have been Justin Jefferson.
Hey, man, shout out Tyrod Taylor, man. I feel bad for bro. He was starting quarterback for the Browns. He was starting quarterback for the Chargers, and then had two injuries that held him out that were super unfortunate. But hey, Baker Mayfield took over, and now Justin Herbert taking over, and he's a baller. So, congrats. I predicted Herbert to win. I can see why people wanted Jefferson to win, because he was debatably a top 5 receiver, and Herbert's been kind of outside the top 10, around top 10. So I could see that, but I think statistically you got to give it to Herbert. He's a quarterback. That's what the award typically favors. So I'm a group BAP. I think Herbert deserved it, and he rightfully so won, in my opinion. Now, BAP, I'm going to let you go first on this one. Defensive Player of the Year went to Aaron Donald over TJ Watt. What was your reaction to that, Sir BAP?
Complete robbery. We heard it from every Steelers player. Heard it all around the league. It's complete robbery. He lost by 7 votes. It's crazy. And every stat TJ had, all the defensive stats, TJ had better stats. Like, what else do you want? Tackles, he had more. Sacks, he had more. Tackles for a loss, he had more. Pressures, more. QB hits, pass defense, interception. Like, we could go on and on and on. I don't know what else to say. He's the uncrowned king.
Crown
okay.
King.
He's a people's champ. It's okay.
Yeah. Fied, what'd you think?
I think he got robbed as well. But you gotta like understand from right. So Aaron Donald, like, he's a fan favorite. All people like him. But I just think people went more of the Aaron Donald standpoint because of what happened with Pittsburgh this season as a whole. Because I think
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh, like, people didn't really look at them like, like 11-0. Are they really 11-0? Like, I think if they had like a regular season, I think he would have won 100%. But since they were like, oh, Pittsburgh is, a joke, fake, like they kind of went for the fan favorite standpoint.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's a good point, Fied. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, if they started at 11-0 and finished 12-4, right? So, I mean, I could see why that's a big deal. And the only other reason I could see it is, I mean, Aaron Donald faces a lot of double teams, and many people think he's like the greatest defensive player of all time. I've been hearing that a lot. But I mean, statistically, T.J. Watt had him in every category, so I don't really understand why he didn't get it. But hey, man, there's always next year. You think he'll do better next year? I don't know. He might face some double teams now. We'll see.
I don't know. Honestly, Aaron and they're both different players, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But
Now
I do agree. Aaron does get double team way more than TJ would get double
Oh,
team.
yeah.
Yeah.
So many double teams.
Yeah.
All right. The other thing, this one's big for Fayed. This one was kind of breaking the other day. Russell Wilson is frustrated with the lack of his O-line play. He thinks he's getting hit too much. And not only that, he also thinks he should be more involved in personnel decisions around the team.
Oh, didn't he get Walter Payton?
Yeah, he got Walter Payton Man of the Year. I said that above. But so a lot of people thinking that he may ask out. It hasn't, been official yet. But Fi, what was your reaction hearing this as a fan of the team?
I was not surprised. I was waiting for that to come. But I mean, like with him, if he does not want to get hit at all, dude, go to the freaking Colts, man. Like go to Indy because, like, bro, dude, I'm sorry I gotta say this, but Seattle's office is trash. Like, we don't take care of players as what we should do. But like, if he wants an offensive line, take a freaking pay cut, buddy. It's like, dude, you got Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like, they get from the draft. Mahomes get it from the draft. Like, you don't see no other quarterback that gets paid that much money and their offensive line is good. Like, bruh, get paid 2 years, $50 million, bruh. Get an offensive line, we straight. But if you want to cry about it, bruh, go to Indy, bro. Go, it's cold up there. Go ahead, bro. Put on your little fur coat with Sierra, with your kids, and go walk to Bankers Life Fieldhouse to go watch the damn Pacers. I don't care. So you might as well go to Indianapolis and go do whatever you want to do.
Fire taking shots at his quarterback, man.
That's fine with me.
Hey, I would like Phillip Rivers on the Seahawks. That would look good.
Phillip Rivers is retired, bro.
Oh, he did?
Him and his 17 kids, bro.
Bro, but like as a replacement though, I want Deshaun Watson. Like if he wants to leave.
Hey, I could see y'all trading Russ for Deshaun. I mean, that would fuck over Russ. But I mean, at this point, you don't seem like you care. You get Watson, bro. You're chilling. Watson is like a taller version of Wilson anyway. So
Exactly. Yeah.
And obviously he'd thrive in that situation. I don't think Watson would be mad about it.
Watson has a stronger arm too.
Yeah,
and he's taller, so he could see over the line better, which is the only thing that really kind of hurts Russ's game. So, hey.
Yeah.
And y'all are gonna change up your offense, so that'll be interesting to see.
Seeing over the line is such a big attribute.
I know it really is. That's why Josh Allen's so good. Brady's like 6'4". Cam Newton was so good for that reason too. He's 6'6". So, all right, and I saw this stat too. This one's about Russ. Since Russell Wilson has been drafted, he has been sacked 100 times more than anybody else in the league. So since 2012, Russ has been sacked 100 more times than any other quarterback.
No. Okay, but watch. You have to understand something. We play Aaron Donald 3 times a year, bro. This dude gets Aaron Donald, bro.
And the 49ers, bro. Nick Bosa.
Dude, but like from now to from when Aaron Donald was drafted, bro, 3/4 of his career sacks, bro, is by Wilson, bro. Dude, this dude just runs into the middle of the line and just buries him every single time. Like, it's ridiculous.
The Rams. Arizona's defense has been pretty solid too over the years. So I think y'all's division is going to be the best again next year. Maybe the AFC North too, but we'll see.
Oh my God.
All right, now we're going to get into picking some of our season games next year. We're going to go through each of our teams. We got the schedule. There's no dates for when the games are, but we got the home and away schedule. We're going to start with my team, go to Fia's team, and then start with BAP. And then we're going to give our prediction for the rest of the divisions, which I have written down. Y'all might not too, so I'll say them first.
I'll do it as we go.
Yeah, we'll do it as we go. But let's start off with the Washington football team schedule. I got to put it right here. 16 games. The season is 17 games, but our 17th game hasn't been released yet. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to do 16 games for most of the teams. So, yeah, I'm going to start off. Let's start off with the home. I'm going to just go through my picks, and then y'all will go through yours. I'm going to say we're going to beat Dallas at home. We're going to beat all of our rivals at home. So 3-0. 3-0 against Dallas, Eagles, New York. And now I don't think the Saints are going to be very good next year. I think they're going to be around average. So I think we're going to beat the Saints too. 4-0 at home. Bucks are not beating the Bucks. 4-1.
Wait, slow down. Wait, why are you beating all these teams so easily?
Because the Cowboys are this is just at home. I'm going to get to the rest of the –
So Giants, Eagles.
At home.
Cowboys.
At home, I think we're going to beat them.
Okay.
New Orleans, I don't think they're going to be that good next year. I think they'll be average. I think we'll beat them.
Okay.
Tampa Bay, they'll beat us. Kansas City, obviously they're going to beat us. Chargers, I think us and the Chargers are going to be very similar next year. But since we're at home, I think we're going to win that one. Seahawks, although, their team has issues, I think they'll beat us as they did this year. So, what's that? 5-3 at home so far. What do y'all think? I'm going to start with Fayed. Take me through what you think is going to happen here.
I think you can beat the Cowboys. I think you beat all three. The Saints, I'm gonna give you an L versus Saints. Like I'm gonna give you L versus Saints. The Bucks, you're gonna lose. The Chiefs, I'm gonna give you a dub here. Because
That
I
defense.
believe if you put enough your D line is very good. If you put your D line versus their O line, I think you could beat them, in my honest opinion. Chargers, I think you're gonna win versus Chargers. And I'm gonna tell you, if this Seahawks game is in the beginning of the season, I'm gonna give you a W on that.
Hey, yes, sir. All right, BAP, take me through what you think is gonna happen with us at home.
At home, all right, I got. I think y'all beat Dallas, beat Philly. Giants, yeah, you could beat Giants. 3-0, 4-0, 4-2. Lose to the Bucks, lose to the Chiefs. 4-3, lose to the Chargers. Beat the Seahawks.
Okay. So you think we're gonna go 5-3 as well through home?
Yeah.
All right. So I said 5-3. I think we all said 5-3 or around that.
Yeah.
So let's get into the away games. I think we're gonna split the season series with Dallas. So I'll give them that L, even though I don't want to say it. So 5-4. Eagles, I don't think the Eagles are gonna be good next year, so I think we'll beat them away. And then Giants, I think we're gonna get some revenge. They swept us this year. I think we're gonna sweep them next year. So what's that? 7-4. Panthers, we're gonna beat them. 8-4. Atlanta, we're gonna beat them. 9-4. And then this is where I think we lose one to the Raiders. 9-5. That's just how we are. Beat the Broncos, 10-5, and then we're gonna lose to the Packers and be 10-6. So my record for us, I think we're gonna be 10-6 next year. All right, what do you think is gonna happen in the second half of the season, or the second half of the away game?
Yeah. I think you're gonna lose to Dallas. You're gonna beat
Okay.
Philly. You're gonna lose to the Giants. I think you're gonna lose to the Panthers. You're gonna beat the Atlanta. I think you'll beat the Raiders. I think you'll lose to the Broncos and you'll lose to the Packers.
So what? I think that's 9-7. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Bap. Take me through the away games for us.
I think you're gonna wipe the division clean, honestly.
I like that.
I got you beating everybody but Carolina and Green Bay.
Shit. Okay, what's that? Like 11-5? Okay.
Yeah.
Take that, Bap. I appreciate that. Hey. All right. 11. My prediction 10-6. If I had 9-7, and then Bap went 11-5. So let's go over to the Seahawks, man. I'm gonna let Fayed take.
Actually, my bad. 10-6. You lose to
10-6?
Philly. You lose to Philly.
I think that's realistic. I like that.
Yeah, 10-6.
All right, Fayed, take me through y'all's home games first.
I think we'll beat Arizona. I think we'll lose to the Rams. We'll beat San Fran. Beat the Bears. I see us losing to the Jaguars. I see us beating the Lions. I see we losing to the Titans, and then I see us beating the Saints.
Okay. I think you'll beat the Arizona Cardinals. I'm agree with the loss to LA. I do think San Fran's gonna be better next year, but I think at home y'all are gonna win. Chicago win. Jags win. Detroit big win. Tennessee, I think you'll lose one there, and then the Saints, I think y'all will beat them there. Bap, what do you think?
I got the same exact thing as you. I just wrote it down. Same thing.
Okay. Yeah, y'all got a easy stretch for Chicago, Jags, and Detroit. So I think that'll kind of boost momentum for y'all. All right, Fayed, what do you think about the away? Can you see the whole thing?
Arizona, W. LA, L. San Fran, L. Packers, L. Minnesota, L. Houston, W. Colts, L. Washington, L.
So what do you think your record's going to be at? I'm not sure what that added up to.
I'm going to say our record going to be 9-7 or 10-6.
Okay. Bap, what do you think about the last few away games?
Yeah, sadly, I think Fayed's in the right direction.
Okay. I think you're going to split the season series with all of your guys except for LA. I think LA is going to sweep y'all. I think you're going to lose to Arizona. I think you're going to lose to San Fran, lose to Green Bay,
And Houston has a great shot.
Yeah, I mean, barring if Watson plays, I mean, I think y'all are going to beat Houston. I think y'all will beat the Vikings. Indy, if they figure out a quarterback spot, maybe. If not, I think y'all are going to win there. And then I know I said Washington would lose to y'all, but I'm gonna give them a win there. So I don't know, around 10-6, I think is a good prediction. I think we all around that too. All right, Bap. Now we on to your team, my guy. Let's go through the home games first, as we have been doing. And keep in mind, this game right here, the Titans-Colts is versus the Titans. I know you said that, so I just wanted to put that out there before we start.
All right. So I got us starting off strong and beating Baltimore. We'll take care of the – actually, I got the Bears beating us. We always lose to sorry teams like that early in the season. We always beat the Bengals. I'll take us over the Bengals. I say the Browns beat us the first game. We beat the Broncos. We beat the Lions. We beat the Raiders. Yeah, we'll beat the Raiders. And then I think we'll take care of the Titans too.
Okay, what is it? How many losses was that? 2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Fayed, what do you think?
I feel like this season going to be like last season. I think they're going to win all these games.
All the home games?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Ravens, they'll beat them at home. Bears win. Bengals win. Browns L, so 3-1. Broncos win. Detroit win. Raiders might get you. And Titans, I think they'll get you. So 5-3 so far. So for me at least. And then Bap, What do you think about the away games, man?
All right, we're gonna.
That's a tough away schedule, bro.
I say we lose to Baltimore. We lose to the Bills. We beat the Bengals. We beat the Browns. We beat the Packers. Lose to the Chiefs. Damn. Lose to the Chargers. Beat the Vikings.
Okay.
Actually,
All
no,
right.
beat the Chargers. Beat the Chargers. I forgot about our defense. I'm just
All
thinking
right.
about Big Ben.
We'll hold out on the Seattle game because that's a 17th game, and we're going to keep it at 16 for now. But if they do play, do you think they'd beat Seattle? Be a good one. Nah? All right, so if it was a 16-game season, I know it's going to be 17, but not every team has 17
We
games.
always get whooped when we play Russell Wilson, bro.
What do you think? So what's your final prediction for the record?
I only said that the Chiefs, Bills, Bears, so 3 losses, 4 losses because the Browns. So 4. So
12-4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 11-5 because I said Seahawks would beat us. So,
All right. For me, I think you'll split the season series with Baltimore, so you're gonna lose there. Buffalo Bills, you're gonna lose there. That's 5-5. That's what I got so far. Bengals, that's a win. Browns, I'm gonna give you all the split, so 7-5. Packers, that's an L, 7-6. Chiefs, that's an L, 7-7. I think you'll win out against the Chargers and Vikings and go 9-7. That's what I got y'all at. Fide, what do you think is gonna happen in the last stretch?
I think they'll lose to Ravens. I think they'll lose to Buffalo. I'm gonna say they'll lose to the Bengals. I'm gonna say they beat the Browns. I'm gonna say they sweep them. I'm gonna give the L to the Packers and the Chiefs, and then I'm gonna say you beat the Chargers. I think you lose to the Vikings. So I'm gonna say what's that number?
not good.
I'm gonna say 9-7.
All right, so we got 2 9-7s and then 11-5.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, Dalvin Cook is going to be hard to stop. We got
Yeah,
Dalvin Cook and Justin Herbert back-to-back weeks.
All right. Facts. All right, I'm going to pull up the standings for, like, the whole league, and then we're going to pick who we think is going to win each division, and you could say who you think is going to finish, like, second and last.
Okay.
So that'll make it a little bit easier for sure. All right, so let's start with the AFC East. Who do y'all got winning here? I personally got Buffalo. I think they're going to finish 13-3, about the same.
I think they're easily going to finish in front of Miami.
Yeah. I think the order of division is going to stay the same. I think Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, just like that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, same thing.
Via, do you think the same? Or?
I think Jets
I'm gonna
will
go
win.
Bills. I'm gonna go Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots.
Okay, you think – okay. I like that. I could definitely see that, but I don't know about – I mean, Bill Belichick is a wizard. The fact that he got that Patriots team to 7-9, I think, is impressive because the Patriots team was really bad. It was really bad. So that was awesome. I mean, that's good for him.
It was not Cam Newton on the field. It was Fig Newton.
Fig Newton. AFC West. Let's see what I got. I got Kansas City. I think they're going to finish 14-2, 13-3, around there. I think the Chargers are going to sneak ahead of the Raiders. I think the Chargers are going to be 9-7 next year. And then I think the Raiders are going to finish at 8-8 again. And then Broncos 6-10. That's what I got. What do y'all think, Fiat? I'm going to start with you.
Now, okay, the Chiefs go win the division. I'm gonna say if the Raiders get a good quarterback, they'll stay there. I think it's gonna stay the same if the Raiders get a good quarterback. But if the Raiders stay with Carr, I see the Chargers going above the Raiders, like you said.
All right, BAP, what do you think?
I got Chiefs number 1, Chargers number 2, Raiders 3, and Broncos 4.
Okay, so we all have Chargers. We have Chargers moving ahead of the Raiders, which I think is pretty safe to say will happen. Next, we're going to go to the AFC North. And
I'll start it off here.
Yeah, I'm going to let BAP start it off.
I got Steelers number 1, and Ravens and Browns can fight for the scraps for second place. I don't really care where they go.
I think obviously Bengals are going to finish last. Fayed, what about you?
Mine's gonna be a little shocking. I'm gonna go Browns, Steelers, Bengals, Ravens.
You're predicting a fall off from the Ravens?
I am.
Lamar?
Lamar?
Mhm.
Can I get a reasoning?
Okay, give me a reason. So my reason is he wasn't that good this year. I think more teams are going to be able to contain him next season. I think teams will put a quarterback spy on him. Like if you put like a Devin White on him, he's not going nowhere. So, and he can't barely throw. So it's kind of like I believe everybody in this like in this division could stop him easily though. That's what I think. I mean he can't throw for shit, so it's kind of like
Okay, I respect it.
That's so disrespectful to Lamar.
All right, well, my AFC North, I got Cleveland finishing on top, maybe 12-4, maybe 11-5. I got Baltimore coming in second at 11-5, maybe 10-6. And then I got Pittsburgh coming in third at 9-7. And then I got Cincy finishing last around 5-11. So that's what I got. BAP, you may not be happy to hear that, but who knows how Big Ben's going to play if he comes back, which he probably will. He needs to take a pay cut, that's for damn sure.
Who?
Big Ben.
Bro, calm down, bro. You didn't see? He said he'd do anything the Steelers wanted him to. He said,
all right, well, he should do it then because he might make like $40 million next year.
He's taking
a $40 million pay cut.
Yeah, he should be cut, bro. It's like, nah, he
Bro,
played.
He should be paid for free.
Ew, bro.
If he'll do anything, play his ass for free. Yeah, like
That's what they're playing for free.
give him a bag of potato chips. He'll play. Give him some beer and some premium subscription to Pornhub. They'll play.
Oh, man.
All right. The last division, the AFC. AFC South. This one's usually good.
Jesus, Murphy.
I'm going to start. I think it'll be the same order. Actually, no, I don't. I think
I got Texans number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
Titans number 1.
I got Tennessee number 1. Number 2, I got Indy. Number 3, I got Jacksonville. And number 4, I got Houston because I don't think Watson's going to play. I don't think Watson will play if he's not traded. That's banging on.
That's right. No. If Watson's not playing, yeah, no.
Yeah.
They're going to 4th.
Yeah. 5, what do you think?
I think Colts number 1, Tennessee number 2, Jacksonville 3, Tennessee 4. Texans 4.
Yeah.
I think if Indy makes a move for quarterback, I think they can move to that one spot.
Naheem Hines and Jonathan Taylor, bro.
Yeah, but you can't rely just on the run game. I trust Jacoby Brissett's solid, but
Quentin Nelson, that left guard, they got some good O-line.
Yeah, I mean they made Phillip Rivers play good, so they must be good.
I'm saying.
All right, NFC. I think I'm gonna move it up here. Yep. NFC East. Let's start with it. I'm gonna start first since this is my division. I think Washington's gonna finish first, 10-6, as I predicted. Then I think there's going to be a tie. I think Dallas and New York Giants tie at 8-8. So ultimately, we'll win by 2 games. And then I think Philly's going to finish last. I think Philly's going to be 4-12, maybe 5-11. I don't think Philly's going to be very good because kind of their whole team is kind of shaken up right now because I don't know, that whole Doug Peterson benching Hurts in the last game and then the whole controversy is going to start. I just don't think they're going to be very good. And then let's go with Fayed next.
I'm going to go Washington first. I'm going to go Dallas second. I'm going to go Giants third and Eagles fourth.
Okay. BAP?
I got Washington. Actually, if that comes back, I still got Washington number 1. Cowboys number 2. Philly number 3. Then Giants last.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Daniel Jones.
No, I'm not a fan either. I hate Daniel Jones. I don't know why. All right, Fayed, your division, man. Let's start it off here. You go first.
I'm gonna go Rams 1. I'm gonna go Seattle 2. I'm gonna go 49ers 3, and I'm gonna go Cardinals 4.
Okay. BAP?
Don't get too down on yourself. I think Seattle will be number 1, and then I think Cardinals will be number 2. Rams will be number 3. Niners number 4. I think Kyler Murray's gonna break out next year with Hopkins. And
Okay. For me, I got Rams at 1. I think they're gonna finish like 12-4, maybe 11-5.
Matthew Stafford. That's why.
Yeah, Matt Stafford.
No,
Number 2, I think Seattle's still gonna be number 2. 10-6 around there. Arizona, I think is gonna be 3. I think they're gonna be 9-7. And then I think the 49ers are gonna be last at 8-8. So I think y'all are gonna have every game's gonna matter in your division. It's gonna be super close. I think every team's gonna finish 500 or above. So that's my prediction. Next, let's go to the NFC North. I'm gonna start this one. I got Green Bay finishing first. I think the NFC North has a tough schedule this year. I think Green Bay will finish 12-4 around there. Next, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Minnesota finishing second, around 9-7, and then I'm gonna have Chicago finishing 1 game below them at 8-8, and then Detroit, I think they're gonna be 13-3, and be the worst team in the league.
3-13, you mean?
3-13. Thank you. Sorry. All right, Bap, what do you think?
3-13 with Jared Goff.
Damn.
Man. He was a Super Bowl quarterback. That's crazy.
Matt Stafford went 5-11 this year. He was out a little bit, but
you're right. I got Packers number 1, Vikings number 2, Bears 3, Lions 4.
Okay.
I think Aaron Rodgers is capable of another MVP season.
Shit, I hope so.
Yeah.
That's a favorite quarterback. You know that.
Yeah.
All right, Fide, what do you think?
I got Packers 1, Lions, Vikings 2, Lions 3, Bears 4.
Okay, so we're all pretty even on that one.
I mean, it doesn't seem like Aaron Rodgers is slowing down at all, is he?
Yeah, man, it was a question last year. Then they drafted Jordan Love, and that pissed him the fuck off. So that boy went crazy.
Another year out of him.
He got a good. He could play till he's 42. So.
Yeah.
All right, last division, NFC South 5. Let's have you start off this one.
I'm gonna go Buccaneers 1. I'm gonna go Panthers 2. I'm gonna go Atlanta 3 and Saints 4.
Okay, Bap.
Buccaneers 1. Let me zoom in. Man, this is hard.
It is.
McCaffrey? Nah, McCaffrey. Screw McCaffrey. Saints are gonna be 2, Panthers 3, Falcons 4.
Okay, mine's pretty similar to Bap's. Yeah, I got Tampa Bay at 1. I got New Orleans at 2, but I think New Orleans is gonna finish like 8-8. And then I have Atlanta and Carolina tied at 6-10, missing the playoffs.
That's probably what I would have in that.
Yeah, so that's gonna do it for all the NFL. Unless y'all want to bring up anything else in the NFL. No, it's pretty good. Hopefully more like free agent shit and like happens, so we could talk about that. Otherwise, let us know what you want us to talk about because it's the off season now, so we're gonna be trying to figure out some stuff to talk about. All right, let's get over to the NBA. We only got a little bit to talk about in the NBA. I got 3 or 4 topics. The first one is that the Raptors, some people within the Raptors organization believe that they should trade Kyle Lowry, which is kind of shocking considering he's been there forever. I know he played for the Rockets before and a couple other teams, but he's been on the Raptors for quite a while. Do you think they should trade him? And if so, where to? Let's start with Fayed.
I think they are because I don't think you noticed, but he put his house for sale yesterday in Toronto. I think they should.
Right here.
You said what?
I said you're the insider. I didn't even know that shit.
Yeah.
Keep going. My bad.
Yeah. He sold his house in Toronto. I mean, he put it for sale yesterday, and But I think they should keep him because he's a mentor, like a leader for all the young players in Toronto. And I think they should have him like a Udonis Haslam kind of player. Like you just pay him to be there just to mentor the players, get like a little couple minutes, mentor the guys. I don't think you should let him go like that easy.
All right, Bap, what do you think?
Yeah, I think he's a Raptor through and through, I don't see him good anywhere else. I'd like to see him stay, but if he's putting his house up for sale, then oh no. Where else could I see him? I can't see him anywhere else, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to think about where I'd see him going, and I honestly couldn't really think of anywhere. Maybe the Bucks. I know they got.
Maybe it's a bad team for a lot of money, like the Pistons.
I know maybe the Bucks. Maybe they could put him at the 1, Holiday at the 2. Giannis at the Middleton. No, you put Middleton at small forward. Holiday at the 2, Middleton at the 3, Giannis at the 4. I think that'd be a good fit. I mean, Lowry's like 35, and the Raptors are like 11 and 13 right now, so they're not like a lock on the playoffs.
Bucks are probably good. Best.
Yeah, I would like to see him on the Bucks. I think he'd be a good fit there. And Lowry still got some ball in him. He dropped 30 the other night, so that's something to keep in mind. He dropped 30 against the Nets. I know the Nets are shit at defense, but 30's 30. So, speaking of the Nets, they've lost 3 games in a row now, and a lot of people are, kind of shook that they lost 3 games. Bap, what do you think the issues are, and can they get them sorted out?
I want to see Kyrie get traded immediately. I've been waiting for it. As soon as they were shopping for Harden, I wanted Kyrie to get traded because you got 3 scorers on the team. Yeah, they're playmakers, but they're all scorers. They're all gonna try and get their buckets. So you got Harden losing his stats. Dude was averaging 30 points per game every year, and you got Kyrie taking more shots than him every night. And I don't like to see that at all. So I just want Kyrie gone.
Okay.
For a good center.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Fide, what you think?
With that situation, I agree with Bap on that one. But I think it should be more than just a center because I think Kyrie is worth so much. I think you can get probably 2 bench players and a center for him. In my opinion, I would honestly trade him to Toronto for Norman Powell. Like OG Anunoby and
Gasol. Gasol's on the Lakers. Never mind.
You said what?
I forgot Gasol went from the Raptors to the Lakers.
They could trade for him.
Yeah. My bad. No. But some team, with like a core bench team, you can get 2 small forwards or 2 shooting guards a center. Let us trade for Kyrie.
Okay. My opinion, I mean, KD has been out a little bit. He's been out. I think he hasn't played in half of their games maybe due to COVID twice. So, I mean, once he gets back, if they're still playing like this, I'd be worried. But I think they're going to get it fixed out. I do think they should try and make a trade for a center. But, I mean, I don't –
KD went off opening night. I know you remember.
Yeah, I know. We were watching it. The bastard took my money from me. But hey, they play on Saturday, man. I might have to rebet you because Curry's going off now.
Hey, you got the upper hand, so
we'll see. I don't know. That'll be an interesting one. Actually, I don't even know if KD will play, but let's get back to the topic. I do think the Nets are gonna bounce back, but I also still think they should try and reach out for a center. I know they were interested in JaVale McGee, and shit. I mean, if JaVale helps your team, you need some inside fucking presence. So. Go get him. Go get somebody. They shouldn't have traded Jared Allen in the first place. He was better than DeAndre Jordan. Maybe they should have traded DeAndre Jordan, if anything, because he don't play defense. Harden was telling him to play defense yesterday, so that's an issue. If James Harden's telling you to play defense, you're in trouble.
Can't play defense, yeah.
So maybe go shopping. I like Kyrie. I think the 3 stars kind of get along together. So I don't know. Maybe they should trade Kyrie for Russ, get the old, the 2012 OKC Thunder starting crew back.
Oh no!
Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think they'll be okay. And BAP wanted me to ask this: what team do you think is best suited to beat the Lakers out east? because as of right now, it looks like the Lakers most likely are going to get back to the finals. Maybe the Clippers challenge them. Maybe the Warriors challenge
The
them.
Jazz are
And
leading
Utah.
the Western
Jazz are nice. Suns have a
I
good
don't think
team.
Jazz are even making a Western Conference Finals.
But, yeah, Mavs are kind of questionable right now. But, hey, you never know. Most likely the Lakers are going to end up in the finals. What team from the East do you think will put up the best fight against them or take them down? Let's start with that.
I say, honestly, I don't know. I don't think anybody can besides the Sixers. The Sixers are the only team.
Sixers have been, kind of shocking so far. They're playing really well.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's the only team I see coming out the East.
All right, Fide, what about you?
I think Philly too, but I think if Brooklyn played like they played the Clippers, like 2 weeks ago, I think they could beat them because like with the whole chemistry thing, like I think when they all three play together, they could win. But if it's like Harden and KD, I think Kyrie with one person can't win. I think Kyrie needs both of them to win to be like successful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the Nets too. Sixers and Nets, just like Fire said.
Yeah, considering I just said I think the Nets will get it together, I think the Nets can take them down or give them at least a good fight. And they got like 50 more games to try and figure it out. It's only 20, 30 games in. So they got a lot of time. And I would say the Bucks, but we all have seen how the Bucks play in the playoffs. They usually aren't as good. And I like the Sixers. The Sixers
They aren't as good.
Yeah. Hey, I said this back in the day when we were talking about Lamar. I think that him and Giannis are similar. In the playoffs, teams make Lamar throw the ball, and in the playoffs for the Giannis, they make him shoot the ball.
Shoot.
That's how they beat him. So I don't think that's why they don't have as much success in the playoffs. So I don't think they're going to be that good in the playoffs. They almost lost in the first round last year, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Thanks.
I do think Sixers, Nets, Celtics too. Those are about it from the East. Maybe the Wizards. Who knows?
Charlotte.
Charlotte is underrated, but I don't know about no Lakers, bro.
Hey,
Man,
Devontae Graham was jerking
ESPN is really riding LaMelo though. That's all I gotta say. They need to hop back. LaMelo's tough, but come on, they're riding. They're riding hard. Next thing, the last thing I want to talk about.
Get out of here. This star.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Russ is gonna bully LaMelo. No. So next, I want to talk about the top 5 MVP candidates. I want to hear who y'all got. You can name them no order or in order.
LeBron number 1, Jokic number 2, Embiid number 3, Oh wait, no, just kidding. Curry number 4.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
Curry number 4. 5. That's a tough one. I don't know if I got a 5th one.
Fide, what do you think?
I think LeBron number 1. I think Jokic number 2. I'm gonna go Curry 3. I'm gonna go Durant 4, and then I'm gonna go wait. Hold on, I gotta think about it. I'm gonna go underrated. I'm gonna go Vucevic 5.
Okay, I like the Vucevic. He's super underrated. I'm just gonna say I don't have KD on my list because he's missed a bunch of games, but he easily be on this list. Number 1, I got Embiid. He's leading the Sixers to 18-7 record. He's averaging 30 and like 12. I think he could be there. Next for me is super close between 2 and 3. But I'm gonna go Jokic. He's averaging 27, 11, and 8, which is amazing as a center. Although the Nuggets have underperformed, which they're 11 and they're 12 and 11 by the way. I do think he deserves to be in the conversation. Number 3, my guy Stephen Curry. He's averaging 36 and 6, around there. on 50, 40, 90 shooting. With no Clay, basically no help. I mean, he's got some people to help him. Wiggins, Oubre. Wiseman looks good, but I got to put him at 3. And a lot of people, like, I was looking at this list of the top 10 MVP candidates. Steph was not on there. And I was so confused why. And a lot of people say it's because, the Warriors are only 13 and 12. But the Nuggets are the Nuggets are 12 and 11, and Jokic is like number 1, bro. Like, what is that argument?
It's because they got Oubre out there dropping 40.
Oubre's dropped 40 one time, bro. He was 0 for 30, bro, from 3 in his first 5 games.
He bounced back.
Yeah, Nah, he has. Oubre's a good defender. But if Jokic is number 1, Curry's top 3. That's all I want to
see Curry have MVP season just so he can have that
number 3
playoffs.
I think if he gets them to above the 5 seed, I think he should win it as long as he's putting up 30, 5 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then at 4,
he needs to get his assists up.
Yeah, I mean, if they're doubling, the ball's not gonna be his hands all the time.
Yeah.
But 4, I got LeBron, no question. 25 and a half, 8 and 8. Also, he always puts up good numbers. 5, I guess Giannis. I think Katie could be here, but Giannis has played more.
3-peat?
Giannis has played more games. Nah, what'd you say?
I said 3-peat. Giannis has already had 2 back-to-back MVPs. That'd be 3-peat.
Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Nah, fuck that. I'm putting Katie there. Now you said that.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of people say LeBron could have won it every year, which is true. But I don't like that y'all got him at 1, man. I don't like it. Just because he has literally the best team. He has the best team in the league, bro. No debate. Bro, AD, Montrezl Harrell, Dennis Schroeder, bro. You don't even got to say any other names, bro.
KCP's been playing like a god off the bench.
Marc Gasol, bro. Come on. I know he moves like a 50-year-old man, but he's still good.
Yeah, Lakers are too OP, man.
Fucking bullshit.
You got to see him get taken down this year.
Yeah. Man, I've started to like LeBron more, but I don't want him to get another ring, so that's what I'm saying.
I want Jordan to stay ahead.
Yeah. And LeBron's getting close. All right. Anything else you want to say NBA related? If not, that's basically it, man.
I have one more thing. But if it's Lakers and Nets in the finals, bro, if LeBron can beat them 3, dude, I'm going to just call him the greatest of all time after that, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, do you know that, dude, LeBron's team is literally better than their team?
No, but I'm saying, if he averages what he averages, in the past, in the finals, and you take down Kyrie, KD and Harden, Michael Jordan never did that. It's like I think you could put him in that conversation as the best player of all time.
Oh, he's already there. I mean, that's a good argument. He could push him over top. But then it's the same narrative with Brady, bro. It's a little worse for football because football you have 53 people on your team. Yeah. And if you noticed after the Super Bowl, Tom Brady won. The fucking Bucks won, bro. That's a whole different topic, but similar things.
I didn't like it. All the reporter says is Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that. They don't say anybody else, bro. I noticed that a lot.
And it's similar with LeBron. I know it's worse in football. LeBron, I know each individual player has more effect on the game, but they say, LeBron another ring. They forget about AD, they forget about everybody else. They forgot about D-Wade. They forgot about Chris Bosh.
What about the team effort? Yeah, right.
LeBron comes back from 3-1. No, fucking Kyrie, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
They forgetting all these other people. Kevin Love, all them people. But, obviously NBA is a little bit different because you have more impact on the game. But I just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it, y'all. That's basically it. I do want to start adding like a top 3 favorite thing to the end because we did this at first. Back in the day, we would ask a question to either start it off or begin it. And I got one. BAP as former ice cream servers. Let's name our top 3 favorite ice creams, everybody. Let's start with BAP. You're pretty experienced. You had a good weekend there.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite top 3? It could be any ice cream, not the ones just where we worked.
Yeah, I say number 1. I'm going mint chocolate chip, the green kind. I love the mint chocolate chip.
Okay.
Number 2, just classic strawberry. Classic strawberry.
Okay.
Some strawberries in it.
K-Mac's a big strawberry rainbow sprinkles fan.
Actually,
Yeah.
Al's favorite.
Okay.
Number 3, I say like something with like cake in it, like maybe birthday cake or something like.
Ooh, okay. I know you like them ice cream cakes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fide, what about you, bro?
I'm gonna go cookie dough number 1. I'm gonna go vanilla bean number 2, and I'm gonna shout out to Ponzi, bro, for introducing me to this, bro. 3 gonna be Mississippi mud pie.
Yes, sir. That shit's fire, bro. He's not even lying, bro.
That's on fire, bro. I'm not even gonna cap.
Number 1, cookie dough, 100%. Gotta agree. Number 2, dude, I think I gotta go Mississippi mud pie, bro. That shit's fire, bro. Number 3 is a tie between cookies and cream and Moose Tracks.
Facts. Facts, dude. Yeah,
Moose Tracks is also fire. Moose Tracks milkshake is so gas, bro. Different. You gotta try it. Even though I don't think I'll ever go back to the old workplace because I don't want to go back there.
But I mean, like with the
Yo, if y'all want to hear the story about Bat working there, I don't know. We got to get some views. That's all I got to say. We can't be getting no 10. No, that's an interesting one for sure. But hey, that's going to do it for today, y'all. Today was the 21st episode. 7 times 3. Get it through your head. Next week, we'll be back. Of course, let us know what you want to talk about. Maybe BAP will be on. Maybe we should get another person. We'll see. Fayed should be there. But hey, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, I'm Logan.
I'm Fayed.
That's BAP. Peace out, y'all. Yes, sir.